Okay, this is part 8. We're just heading back up through the room, just as we were before. There's a couple of guys. The whole, it's full of air except for the very top pieces of those things, the lights. So you can stand on those to get up top here. In here is just an energy return. Actually, one of my blocks isn't solid, so I fell right through, but something I easy fix for whenever I release. Otherwise, you can head across to the other side. Scroll blocks are also messed up, so you can see the area over there. Once you get into here, you get the area, head into Kraid, our first big boss of this. You might notice the purple thing that's not supposed to be there. If you bomb around, you can find there's a little passage. This will be easy to find when you leave. But because you'll end up having to bomb those 2 blocks that were there to get out, and they'll end up opening up this, and you might figure out from there that you can keep bombing, and you get up there, and you'll find the reserve tank. Otherwise, just head inside. It's a simple room. You just run through. You find out there's nothing in here but enemies, except for at the very end there is a shot block that will expose the missile tank. And then when you come back, you can obviously tell that there's a block above you that has an opening, so you shoot that. You just climb up back and forth, and into the next room. This room should seem pretty familiar. It's the same room that connected to Kraid's area before. I just changed it up. You can bomb and come up here, but this door is locked right now, so you'll have to wait. And you come back out. These and I miss. Anyway, I grab a couple super missiles. Actually, I think I hold out for one. I'm only doing this because I'm not very good on the computer. So playing with the emulator is a little bit more difficult for me, and I've made Kraid not really that hard. He has about 3 times the amount of health, but with super missiles and just regular missiles in general, it's not really that much. It actually takes 2 super missiles now to get him to go up top. Like I said, the sound quality on this came out really bad. And I don't do anything crazy because, as I said, I'm not very good on the emulator. If I had a Super Nintendo controller, then it might be a different story. And I might later on, after experimenting, I don't want to make this I guess you call it, as I've heard, a pro hack. I want to make it just a bit harder than what the original was. It's really just a new game that's based around the original, just some more new areas to explore, and just let you relive the original experience. So I might make him a little bit harder with damage-wise, to keep you on your toes, because I'm sure somebody who's fairly good at the emulator, this would be a piece of cake. And I want to give the main bosses their credit and actually make them a challenge. My keyboard doesn't let me hit more than I think 3 buttons at once, so I can't charge beam or hold the charge, jump, and shoot at the same time, which drives me nuts. So, or I think it's hold forward, whatever it is, but that's the reason I'm not using any charged shots or anything. I'm just holding out and trying to use my missiles. I think he's almost dead. There we go. I didn't even change this room. I'm not sure if I'm going to. Just a random room, but you get wave beam from them instead of area suit. This possibly could be your first beam that you receive if you'd never found the space or the charge unit, since they aren't pointed out to you as well as other items. It could be easily mistaken. So now we can head back up here to see what was up here. Door's unlocked. And a missile tank, kind of sad, but if you notice the crack in the wall, there's actually a super missile there. But this will be the end of Part 8, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more until my hack is released, which I'm hoping to get done in a couple of months.